What school you go to?
Vol State
Okay, Boston.
in Cookeville.
Yep, I know where that's at.
But it's good to meet you.
Yeah.
My name's Ty.
Okay.
And what is your name and title?
My name's Cameron Martin, and I'm a Park Ranger 3 at Pickett State Park.
Okay. And how long have you worked here?
17 years.
17 years.
Yes, sir.
What info can you share of the CCC in this location? Like, how long did they work here? What did they do here? And how many were there throughout the years?
So the CCC here at Pickett State Park began in 1934. We had
Okay.
the first camp May 21st, 1934 was Camp 1471.
Okay.
And then the next year in August of 1935, Camp 447 came here to Pickett State Park. And both those camps combined built 5 of our CCC cabins. They built the museum, which is right down the hill right here, which is now the Purdue CCC Museum. Actually, I apologize. It used to be the park office. Now it's a museum. They built a rec lodge. They built over 30 miles of trails. And they built some other buildings here throughout the park as well. So they pretty much established the park in the mid-1930s here at Pickett State Park.
Do y'all maintain any historical documents here about the CCC?
We do. Ranger Michael Hodge at the ranger station right over there, he actually maintains a lot of historical documents. He keeps a record of them over there. We have several boxes full of various historical documents with different topics.
Okay. What other parks that in the Tennessee area are also involved with the CCC system?
There's several parks. One of them that's close to Pickett State Park is Cumberland Mountain State Park. Now, they're actually a WPA park, which is similar to the CCC, but it was almost the same type of work and the same type of program, and they keep a lot of documents and things over there with the WPA and the CCC as well. And I believe there's some other parks like Montgomery Bell that was CCC parks, Norris Dam State Park was another CCC state park, but there's a few more, but that's the ones close to Pickett that I'm familiar with.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, that's all I've got, man.
What school you go to?
Vol All right, what was you saying, Bubba?
So Alvin York, he served in the Civilian Conservation Corps. He was a superintendent down in Crossville, down at what would become Cumberland Mountain State Park. And he served there as a superintendent from October of 1939 until April of 1940. So about 6 months there. And he would serve primarily making sure that different projects like the building of the dam down there at Cumberland Mountain was completed and several other buildings. And so that was his primary role as with the Civilian Conservation Corps. Although during that time as well, he would visit other sites. So for example, over in Pickett County, what is now Pickett State Park, he would visit very regularly over at that camp and talk to the young men and encourage them in their endeavors with the Civilian Conservation Corps. but that was his main goals.
We actually just left the Piggott Park.
Yes.
We just came from there. I was talking about the CCC with them over there too.
Mm-hmm.
Let's see, another question. Do y'all maintain any historical documents about it?
We do. We have a few documents that are in our archives talking about Alvin. We have some digital files as well that are of letters and other things pertaining to that, yes.
Okay. And then, do you know about like how many people worked here for the CCC?
So, in terms of this park, Alvin was the only one that worked for the CCC. At the nearby parks, there were several hundreds of men, or I should say boys at the time, that were working with it. But in terms of here, there was only Alvin that really worked with the CCC.
Okay. And then, what was your name? And
so my name is Alec Parsons.
Okay.
And I'm an administrative assistant here at York.
all right, and how long have you been doing that?
So I've been here for 2 years now.
2 years. Alrighty. And are there any other parks that you know of other than here and Piggott State Park that were involved with the CCC system?
So right off the bat, you have Cumberland Mountain State
Mountain,
Park down in Crossville. That's a good one to go to. You just mentioned Pickett. Other ones. This is not quite CCC, but it was WPA, which is a sister.
yeah.
That was Standing Stone. So I don't know if y'all have been to Standing Stone State Park yet.
Not yet.
But that was a sister project. But if you're focusing just on CCC, I would say Cumberland Mountain and Pickett are the two ones nearby that would be for that.
I appreciate that, man.
Yeah.
All right, what was